Well, hello YouTube. Welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and we have an update on the battery situation. What the hell? Ice falling. As you all can see, we've got the truck turned around, which indicates that it was running. Basically what I had to do was take the battery out of the old lady's car and put it in there, and I got my shovel here so I can shovel this out right here, and we'll shovel this out and we'll show you what we got going on. Alright guys, what we have here, I went to Sears and they put the battery on test, and sure enough it was a bad battery. So I took the battery out of the old lady's car and put in it, and man, I'm gonna tell you, this thing was hard to start. This truck does not like cold weather. There's several things that I'm going to do here. Number one, I finally did get it started, and it wouldn't run for nothing. It wouldn't idle. Every time I'd try to idle it, it shut off. Well, it acted like I had a vacuum leak. Sure enough, the front port on the block that the carburetor mounts to, for some reason, the whole end of that little rubber grommet that slides on it blowed clean off of it and had one huge vacuum leak. So I had an extra grommet to put on it, put that on there, and fixed the idle. So now we got to put a battery on it, put the new battery on it, and we'll get that out of the truck here. Even with her battery, I still had to use the jump starter, but we got a brand new battery here. Got the brand new ears on it, or covers, and this one here is stamped with or sticker with 10/16, so that battery is made 10th month of 16, so this is only a little over 2-month battery, 2 months old. So now we get to take the old battery out, and we're going to do some testing to see if this thing's got any draw on it. So take this loose. This one out. I'm gonna tell you, getting the battery out of this truck ain't no easy task. I'll tell you that. This truck is just way too high off the ground. I'm getting too old for this lifting shit up in here like that. in its place. Stick a block in there. For a hold down. Alright. Putting that down. And be careful when you're putting a wrench on your battery terminal and you're turning towards your metal. Because I actually melted a ring in my finger one time when I was working on a tractor and trailer battery. When I was driving tractor and trailer. Yeah, I drove tractor and trailer also. Ain't a whole hell of a lot I haven't done in my lifetime. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave that loose. We're going to get the fluke meter. We're going to find out what we have for a draw, if there's any at all. I would venture to say that there's not. And just so everybody sees that I'm not incompetent and I can use a fluke meter. Right there, 10 amp. You see that? 10 amp. Sticking that in there. Got the common in the common. Don't want nobody thinking I'm incompetent. And then we're going to flip that around all the way to where it says DC amps. Alright. Then we're going to take the negative off and we're going to put that across. Alright, we are reading. It's fluctuating between 0.61. I would venture to say that that's the radio drawing 0.60 amps. And it's just fluctuating between 60 and 61.6 and 6061. So, as I suspected, there is no draw except for the radio on this battery. So, apparently, that was a bad battery, just as I suspected from the get-go. That from the day I got that new battery, the last one, the one I just left at Sears, it was bad from the start. So I just happened to be the unlucky one to get a bad battery. So it didn't help any that it was being drained down. But even at 0.60 amps, that's still not enough to draw that battery down for even leaving it set for a month. But just to make sure that doesn't happen again, we're gonna put a battery tender on this. It's on the way. And I got two of them for 46 bucks on eBay. Battery tender junior. I'm going to use one in the shop to tend the batteries that are not being used, and I'm going to use one in the truck. So we're going to hook this battery back up, and we're going to forget about it until I get my tender, and then I'll just mount the tender on the wall here somewhere. Probably up there next to the gauges. And this truck is done. Now we get to go put the old lady's battery back in her car. And I'll tell you, this driveway here is slick. Slicker than two eels in a barrel of snot, I say. And don't believe she's going to work today. It took four-wheel drive to get up the hill, and even in four-wheel drive, this driveway is a sheet of ice, and it goes straight down the hill. So we're going to go ahead and put the battery back in the old lady's car, and I just wanted to do this video to give you guys an update that didn't want to leave you hanging. God forbid I leave you guys hanging, because I'm going to tell you, you guys are pretty good people. Don't be telling everybody I said that either. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Later. Oh, they did replace the battery for free, so that was a good thing. I was holding my breath the whole time he was looking in that computer, man, waiting for him to say, "Oh, you owe us $100." Because when I called him this morning, he said, when you bring it in, we'll check it and prorate it. Well, I didn't know what the hell prorate means. Prorate means bend over. We're going to do you real good. Anyway, I'm glad I can smile today, because I'm tickled to death to get this thing back up and going, because I don't like my truck being down. So you guys have a good one. Later.